Welcome back to the Success Resources channel. I'm Nicholas,
Yeah.
your host for this deep dive, and today
Absolutely.
we're going to be diving deep
Yeah.
into the world of financial freedom
Yes.
with the one and only.
I am Amy, and I am super excited to be here with you. So for explore this topic.
For those of you who are new to the Success Resources family,
Yes.
we are a global education company
That's right.
that hosts over 500 events
Wow.
annually in 35 countries and 70 cities around the world.
Pretty much everywhere.
We have some incredible speakers grace our stages
Oh my goodness.
over the years. Names like President Bill Clinton,
Absolutely.
Robert Kiyosaki,
Love him.
T. Harv Eker,
Yes.
and even President Donald Trump.
President Donald Trump, that's right.
And speaking of Robert Kiyosaki,
Yes.
he is headlining our National Achievers Congress
Yes, he is.
in both South Africa and Singapore in 2025.
Super exciting.
It's called Make the World Rich Again,
I love that.
and it's going to be a game changer.
It is.
All the details about those events are down below in
Yeah.
the description box.
Check it out.
So make sure you check those out.
Yes.
And we are actually going to be diving into
Yes.
one of Kiyosaki's most famous concepts today,
Yeah. Okay.
the cash flow quadrant.
Yes.
It's all about
understanding.
understanding the different ways that people earn money
Yeah.
and how those paths can lead
To or away from.
to or away from
That's right.
financial freedom.
Financial freedom, exactly.
So, Amy,
Yes.
the name itself, cash flow quadrant, sounds a bit technical.
Right.
What's the basic idea here?
Yeah, it is a little bit jargony.
Yeah.
But the idea is actually really simple.
Oh.
It's basically a way to categorize
Okay.
how people earn their income.
Uh-huh.
And by understanding these categories, you can start to see the advantages and disadvantages of each.
Right.
And maybe even think about how to move towards the quadrants
Okay.
that best fit your financial goals.
Awesome. So let's break down these quadrants.
Yep.
What are we looking at?
So there are 4 quadrants,
Okay.
each represented by a letter
All right.
that stands for a different income source.
Okay.
E for employee,
Okay.
S for self-employed,
Okay.
B for business owner,
Uh-huh.
and I for investor.
All right. So E, S, B.
That's it.
Got it.
Got it.
But what do these actually look like in the real world?
Right.
Yes,
So
sir.
let's start with the most common one,
Okay.
the employee or the E quadrant.
Oh, yeah.
This is where most people start their careers.
Makes sense.
Think of your typical 9-to-5 job.
Right.
You're trading your time and skills for a steady paycheck.
All right. So what are the pros and cons
Yeah.
of being in the E quadrant?
Well, security is a definite plus.
Sure.
You have that regular paycheck, maybe some benefits.
Right.
But the downside is
Okay.
your income is directly tied to the hours you work. There's a limit to how much you can earn
Uh-huh.
because you're always trading time for money.
So not exactly the fast track to financial freedom then, huh?
Not really, but
Right.
let's shift over to the S quadrant,
All right.
the self-employed.
Right.
These are your freelancers, small business owners, consultants.
Oh, so more freedom and flexibility.
Absolutely.
That sounds pretty appealing.
You have more control over your work, your schedule, and even the projects you take on.
Right. But
With the cats.
you're still trading time for money.
Right.
No work, no pay.
Yeah. So while it's a step up
It is a step up.
from the E quadrant,
Yeah.
in terms of freedom,
More freedom, definitely.
there are still limitations
There are.
when it comes to scaling income
Yeah,
and achieving true financial independence.
exactly. And that brings us to the B quadrant,
Okay.
the business owner.
Okay. I'm intrigued. Tell me more about this interesting part.
Okay, so think of someone who owns a franchise,
Like a McDonald's or something.
like a McDonald's.
Okay. Or someone who builds a successful online business.
Okay.
The key difference here
Yeah.
is that business owners create systems
Uh-huh.
and hire people to work for them. They leverage other people's time and skills to generate income.
So they break free from that time for money trap.
That's the game changer.
Their income isn't directly tied
Right.
to how many hours they personally put in.
It's about working on your business, not just in it.
I like that.
This shift in mindset is what allows for scalability
Right.
and potentially much greater wealth creation.
So systems and leverage. That's how the business owner gets off that hamster wheel
Off that hamster wheel, yeah.
of trading time for money.
Exactly.
Okay, what about the last quadrant
Okay.
for investor?
The investor is in the business of making your money work for them.
Okay.
They put their capital into assets like real estate, stocks, or even invest in existing businesses,
Uh-huh.
creating passive income streams.
So even though they aren't actively working a job or running a company,
Right.
in the traditional sense, they're still generating income.
That's right. And this is often seen as the ultimate path to financial freedom
Wow.
because your income isn't reliant on your direct effort.
Right.
Like they say, you make money while you sleep.
This is fascinating.
It is pretty cool.
It's making me think about where I fall within this model.
Yeah.
Before we jump into that, let's make sure our listener is on board with us.
Sure.
What do you say we go over the 4 quadrants again?
Yeah, a quick recap never hurts.
Just to solidify the basics.
Exactly.
All right, so let's recap those 4 quadrants.
Okay, so we have the E for employee, trading time for money in a job-seeking security, but limited in growth potential.
Then there's the S for self-employed, where you have more control, but you're still trading time for money, often facing challenges in scaling up.
Next, we have the B for business owner, who focuses on building systems and leveraging other people's time to create scalable wealth.
And finally, we have the I, the investor, putting their money to work for them in assets that generate passive income, aiming for that ultimate financial freedom.
So now I'm curious, thinking about those descriptions, where would you say you fit into this model right now?
Yeah, and thinking beyond just where you are now, where do you want to be?
What kind of financial future do you envision for yourself?
Yeah, I think it's important to note that this isn't about labeling people.
No, not at all.
It's about
understanding
those different paths to financial freedom.
Yeah.
And figuring out which one.
Aligns best with your goals and values.
It's really empowering, isn't it?
It is.
This framework gives you a way to make conscious choices.
Yeah.
It can lead you towards the life you truly want.
Exactly. It's about taking control of your financial destiny.
And speaking of taking control,
Yes.
this is a perfect time to remind you
Yes.
about an incredible opportunity to learn directly from the master of the cash flow quadrant himself,
I love it.
Robert Kiyosaki.
Robert Kiyosaki.
That's right.
Yes.
Don't miss out on the National Achievers Congress.
Going to be amazing.
Make the World Rich Again, happening in both Johannesburg, South Africa,
Yes.
and Singapore in 2025.
Awesome.
Imagine being in the same room
Yeah.
with Robert Kiyosaki, absorbing his wisdom, getting inspired by his journey,
Yeah.
and connecting with other motivated individuals
Yes.
who are also on the path to financial freedom.
I love that.
It's going to be an incredible experience.
It is.
And to make it easy for you to join us,
Yes.
we've got a special link down in the description box
Yeah, check it out.
where you can find all the details and register for the event.
Awesome.
We highly recommend checking it out.
Yes.
And while you're down there in the description box,
Yes.
we have something else we want to share with you.
Okay.
Something for those who are ready to take action
Yes.
right now.
Love it.
We're offering a free financial freedom test.
That's awesome.
It's a fantastic tool
It is.
to help you figure out your current financial mindset, pinpoint your growth areas,
Right?
and discover the next steps you can take
Uh-huh.
to move closer to your financial goals.
I love this.
It's like your personalized guide
It is.
to navigating the cash flow quadrant
Yes.
and creating the financial future you deserve.
Totally.
So go ahead and click that link in the
Yes.
description box
Okay.
to take the free financial freedom test.
You won't regret it.
You won't regret it.
It's a total game changer.
Now, as we wrap up this deep dive
Yes.
into the cash flow quadrant,
Okay.
we want to leave you with a thought-provoking question.
Okay, I like this.
We've explored the 4 quadrants,
Yeah.
discussed the different paths to financial freedom,
Uh-huh.
and encouraged you to think about where you are now
Yes.
and where you want to be.
Right.
So here's the challenge.
Okay.
Knowing where you are in the cash flow quadrant,
Right.
what one step
Okay.
could you take this week
All right.
to move closer to your ideal financial future?
I love it. That's a great question.
That's a powerful question. I think I'm going to spend some time reflecting on that one myself.
Me too. It's all about taking action, even if it's just small steps consistently,
Yeah.
to create the financial life you truly envision for yourself.
This has been an amazing deep dive, Amy. I've learned so much, and I hope our listener has too.
Me too. I've learned a lot today.
What were some of the aha moments for you today?
You know, for me, it's always about remembering that financial freedom is a journey, not a destination. And the cash flow quadrant gives us a really powerful roadmap to navigate that journey. What about you, Nicholas?
Yeah.
What stood out to you?
I think the biggest takeaway for me is the importance of mindset.
Mindset.
It's
Yeah.
not just about working hard.
Right.
It's about working smart
Working smart.
and creating systems
Yeah.
that allow you to break free from that time for money trap.
Absolutely.
And of course,
Yeah,
never stop learning and growing.
absolutely. Knowledge is power, especially when it comes to your finances.
Oh, folks,
Yes.
that's a wrap for this deep dive.
Yeah.
But the conversation doesn't have to end here.
Right.
We'd love to hear your thoughts, questions, and aha moments in the comments below.
Yes.
And if you enjoyed this deep dive,
Yeah.
make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on future episodes where we'll be exploring more fascinating ideas and concepts to help you unlock your full potential.
So good.
Until next time, keep learning, keep growing, and keep striving for that financial freedom.
Yes. Love it.
And remember,
The journey to financial freedom.
starts with a single step.
So take that step today.
Thanks for joining us on the Success Resources channel.
We'll see you in the next deep dive.
See ya.